That's par for the course, 18 years. 3 for madness. Question 1.
How would you describe the Kings' win on Saturday in Milwaukee?
They finished with more points than Milwaukee, and they won the game. Now, here's the thing. We talked about this last week. They weren't as bad as 1-4. I think the idea that this team was going to go, and I know there's some out there that were hoping or thinking, or a combination of both, that they would go, 10-72. It's not going to happen. And Jason, you and I talked about that at length on Thursday, that in the NBA, these things are going to, first off, you're going to get 5 to 10 wins a year just on what the hell happened wins. It just, every team, you can go back to the Sixers when they were damn near winning single digit games. There were some games they weren't supposed to win. So even when we were counting out the rest of the road trip and then those home games, I think you and I both said, well, they're going to get probably 2. I think the over under we did was 1.5, and you took the over. But I don't want to do just law of averages either. Some of the offense looked some of the ball movement looked fantastic. I thought Russell Westbrook really came in and gave the team a lot of energy, not just the double-double. I loved
he did.
No, that's right. No, you're right. But it was also just the leadership things, the high IQ stuff. Like, and I'm sure you've seen the clip multiple times floating around of him telling Sabonis, "I will foul Giannis. We don't want you to foul out." Just the court awareness and leadership and stuff like that. I think Saturday's game, definitely some interesting foul calls. I don't want to hear it about the last 2-minute thing where Russ might have fouled Giannis down low. Had all the calls been made properly, there would have been a jump ball with 1.1 left at center court, and they're not winning that. So it was a win fair and square. I don't want to take anything away from the team at all. They played, the Bucks played with Giannis. Bobby Portis was hitting threes all over the place, and oh my God, I am so afraid of Bobby Portis when he gets mad. I have never seen eyes grow that much to the point where, like, had actual laser beams come out of Bobby Portis's eyes and like burrowed a hole in Domantas Sabonis, I would not have been surprised, dude. He looked like one of them superheroes, like Superman that does the heat ray, but like it was broken and he was doing the eye thing, but it wasn't working. It was a great win, and certainly the Bowoody.
Yeah, at this point, right? And I would say, to me, this win would be, the way I would describe it, it might encompass all. It was like kind of the perfect win, and what I mean by that is this. I don't think it's great to watch the team lose every game. I mean, look, there are camps that want the team to not win enough to get a better pick. That's fine. I think that could happen just naturally as the season goes on, just based on how they're constructed. I think there's other people that enjoy watching them play well and win, so that group was satisfied in one sense. But also, I think those that want the roster to reshuffle, and I think that's going to be the reality, I think to get there, you also want your players that you're likely going to trade play well. And so if you look at this older team, all the veterans were really good. Westbrook, DeRozan, Levine, Sabonis, Schroeder, like the older group of the team played really well, and they were instrumental in the win. So I think you could argue it was kind of one of those, well, if you're going to win in a place you haven't won in a decade, get your older guys to play well, sprinkle in some of the younger guys. We still have to remember, obviously, without Keegan, and Monk didn't play either. So those are some tougher odds to go into Milwaukee and win like that. And like you said earlier, Dave, and I was mentioning it too, I don't know that this is the start of here they go, they're going to rip off 8 in a row. It's like, no, I think they just got to win. They weren't playing as bad as their record indicated, and it's a nice win for them.
I don't know if you guys have taken a look at the line tonight, because I was curious as to what it would do in Denver. The Kings have had, a day plus off. So they go into Denver tonight, and I believe that finishes out the road trip, correct? You want to take a crack at what the line is? Remember, they won Saturday.
Yeah. Denver by 6.5? Yeah, 6.5.
Denver 5.5.
That's probably what
Jason, you are the closest.
Okay.
But you're going to need to almost double your line. Denver is favored by 12.5 tonight.
Wow. Okay.
Which, it tells me this. So we know Monk is out again. I think I saw Schroeder show up. Did Levine show up? I saw on the tells me there's going to be a couple. Vegas thinks there's a couple of guys out tonight, other than Keegan Murray and Malik Monk. I think
Okay.
Vegas. I cannot imagine that with just Keegan and Monk out, because Monk was out Saturday as well. I cannot imagine that line would be. I think it'd be 8.5. But 12.5, that tells me they think there's going to be a player or two missing tonight. And look, that's another thing we didn't even talk. I mean, we barely mentioned, but no Malik Monk Saturday. They still
Right.
did that. Usually, when they have over the years, when they've had these kind of, if they've had these type of surprise wins, a lot of times it involves Malik Monk shooting lights out and bringing that crazy. Oh God, I need to find another word. Atmosphere with him to the game. I know if I say the other one, Chris is going to start the music. I'm trying to find synonyms. But no, it's a good win. It's something to grow on, perhaps. But also, I think it kind of reinforces the point that this isn't a 10-15. There's too much talent on this team for them to be a 10-15 win team. This is still, I think, a 30 to 40-ish win team as constructed. Oh, but by the way, Jason, did you happen to see General Manager Scott Perry's words of wisdom this morning?
I did not.
Very interesting. And he posted it. I think it was late last night, really. It says, when you have a true vision of something new or different, don't allow what may appear as initial failure, especially by others, to keep you from attaining it. Make the commitment to pursue it with confidence, persistence, and patience, and it will surely become a reality for you. Now, I don't know about you, but here's how I read that he's basically saying, look, this team may appear like it is right now, but guys, I'm gutting this team. I'm gutting the team. I'm trading everybody I can. So just be patient. I'm going to keep my goal up, and eventually we'll have moved most of the roster. I'm not sure if that's just me taking it that way, but that's how I feel he was sending smoke signals this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us think it will be a different team as the year ends. I believe that firmly. So whether that's gutting it or a couple of things along the way, but I think that's happening at some point.
Number 2, please.